Hi everybody, I know I haven't made a video outside on my laptop in a long time, so I decided I wanted to go ahead and update you all with me. I've been doing alright. There was a couple weeks ago where I had to go to Crossroads, to the crisis center because I was having a crisis with myself, and I was afraid that I might end up hurting myself if I didn't seek help before I did it. The warning signs of when you're starting to get sick is you're very, very depressed. You have real bad anxiety. You have panic attacks upon panic attacks. And then you have to breathe through them because it feels like you're about to have a heart attack. So please seek help when you get that way. Oh no, I just got stung by a bee. Uh, it might have been that little, but goddamn, it hurt. It stung me again. God damn, fucking bees. I'll be glad when winter starts coming. I just don't want a lot of snow, just a little bit, but not a lot. You know, enough to enjoy without somebody getting seriously hurt on the roads. No slick roads, just snow. But I hope the highway melts it. You know what I'm saying? If they put down more salt than what they do, 9 out of 10, the highways will be clear like Alaska. I'm telling you. I'm making a video. And Alaska people is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And so these jealous bitches is reporting my videos on TikTok. I've got 2 TikToks. I've got 2 Facebooks. But I don't have Twitter no more because somebody took over that account. It it said that for my safety, the police had to take over my account on Twitter. I was like, well, fuck. So they wanted to see what I was saying, so I'll let them print it off and do what they got to do. And do whatever they got to do. But me personally, I've grown to love this man I've been talking to for 4 months. Uh, Tomorrow will be 4 months we've been together. And he has made me more happy than I've been in 13 years. It's like I fell in love over again. I'm going to scoot this laptop out of the sun. And I'm going to scoot over. There we go. Now I can see y'all better. And matter of fact, I've been trying to do myself, you know what I mean? Trying to make myself feel better instead of being, what you call it, overthinking things and seeing things that really isn't there. You like see your life flash before your eyes while you're still awake. And that shit is fucking scary because that happened to me a couple of days ago. I didn't tell nobody about it except Chuck, my psychotherapist. I've got a therapist and a psychotherapist. So, because sometimes I get a little out of hand and the um, therapist has to send me to the hospital, and then he calls my psychotherapist, and then he calls my guardian. The psychotherapist doctor calls my brother and tells him what's going on. It's like they got a system they got to go by. Because I'm recovering from mental illness. Not so much drugs. Yeah, I smoke marijuana, but if I didn't have marijuana, I'd chew your fucking head off. You know, that's just something that's mellowed me out for a while. You know, I started back when I was like 21 smoking marijuana. And while I smoked it, me and Norman hardly ever had any fights, but sometimes there was something about him when Julie come around and he grabbed a hold of the facings up on the wall, in the alleyway on 1040 Big Hill Road, that yellow house there. That facing that's up on that, if they haven't changed it or whatever, he took both of them and ripped them out of the wall. And I was like, do you know how much it's going to cost to get that fixed? And he was like, I don't care. I'm fucking mad. I said, well, don't take your anger out on me because of her. She was telling him shit that I did when I was 16 and 17 years old, playing that I was 18. She don't understand what that fucking shit's about. That bitch had it out for me. As soon as she found out me and him was together, she destroyed our relationship. And Norman could sit there and tell lies and say, well, if she took her medicine, we'd be all right. And he said that to his grave. I mean, I've bitched and complained for 13 years because I wanted to see my kid grow up, even if it was in pictures. You know what I'm saying? And there was nothing I could do about it. Nothing. Because I had a stupid ass lawyer, Bill Meter, costing me $750 or more to take him to court to get my custody rights back. And I had to stand up. I said, Bill, you're twisting this shit. I said, shut up. I said, sit there and look pretty. Your Honor, he's going to run with my kid, and when he does and he comes back to Kentucky, I promise you to God that I'll kill that man for kidnapping my kid. And he says she swore to God. I can't hold her against it. And I've been praying for 13 years for something to happen to him. And by God, it did. By the grace of God that I stand by. And I be God, if anybody's going to tell me any different. I don't worship Jesus Christ. I don't worship somebody for their sins. And they died for their sins. The ones up above is the ones you have to worry about. Not the devils on the ground and the demons on the ground that died on the ground. They died first before Jesus Christ. The God and goddesses is the more powerful beings than you know. You got to pick which name. You got to look up Greek mythology and which name is the one that is causing the most problems. The flooding, the hurricanes, the volcanoes, the rain, thunderstorms, that's Zeus, thunderstorms, and Mableby, I think that's her name is Mableby. She's the earth, fire, and wind, I think. And I took that when I was going through college, under another college. I was doing two colleges, and the ones I didn't get to finish and get a degree from, I got my tattoo and body piercing. That was the first one I ever did, and I was like, I am so proud of myself. And then a nigga down there in Flint, he lived on some avenue, Maple Avenue, I think, or something like that. His name was Stacy Dwayne Robinson. He changes his name on the street to Dante, and he acts like he's a fag. I'm just saying, he's not gay. He's straight. And he might be gay now, but he wouldn't. He was my bitch. I kicked his ass twice. He kicked my ass once. He caught me off guard and hit me right there. And them dentures hit that bone and it dazed me. If it wasn't for them dentures, I would have fucked him up. And then he kept wanting to fight me and shit. And I took my teeth out and I said, "You want to go? You want to go?" I said, "Put up your dukes, motherfucker." I said, "Which one do you want to get hit by?" I grabbed him. He grabbed me and I started peppering his head. He grabbed a hold of my hoodie and I just come out of it. He grabbed my bra. I come out of it and I was still sitting there pounding it. I said, "I don't give a fuck who sees my damn titties." I was like, "You think I'm scared?" I said, "I'm from Kentucky. I was almost murdered." I said, "Do you think I'm scared of you?" And then he had a screwdriver in the back of his pants. And this one guy was like, and he looked at his back pocket. He grabbed that. He said, "Now, nigga, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You brought in a psycho motherfucking nigga in here." He said, "I can jab you right in the eye and take your eye out of the socket and never face one jail time." He said, "That bitch did it." He said, "That bitch was sitting over on that bed. She wasn't doing shit." He said, "Nigga, quit lying." He said, "Now, what did you do to that girl's crack that she bought with her own money?" He said, "I smoked it." He said, "That was hers, not yours." And that old man gave me a rock that big around. Son, I lit that shit up. I was up for about a week. I go to sleep for a couple hours, wake up, and I was still going. I got real skinny. I weighed 98 pounds when I come home. You gotta stay awake in that city, motherfuckers. You die. You would die. I'm telling you. People coming banging on the door saying they're gonna shoot your brains out. Yeah. The city's pretty hard. It's rough. When you go to murder capitals and didn't know it until after you come back and start doing research, do your research before you go anywhere. Don't be stupid. And the cops paid me down there. If I could stay 8 months, they would help me out. Oh well. My old man's calling me or somebody is. Hold on.